All right, good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Davenport Police Department, my name is Paul Sikorsky, and I'm the police chief for Davenport. And on behalf of our agency, the Bettendorf Police Department, the Scott County Sheriff's Office, the Rock Island Police Department, Moline Police Department, and the Rock Island County Sheriff's Office, we welcome all of our media partners here this morning. It's an opportunity for us to launch a new initiative to curb the escalating number of stolen vehicles in the Quad City region. This initiative is called Lock It Up. And as we give you more information this morning, it should become apparent why it's called Lock It Up. Starting in 2016, the Quad City region began experiencing a spike in stolen vehicles. In 2016 and the first quarter of 2017, the Quad City area has experienced more than 750 stolen vehicles. In Davenport alone, we've experienced an 81% increase in stolen vehicles comparing the first quarter of 2016 to the first quarter of 2017. Most of our Quad City communities have experienced similar trends. It's important to understand that the deprivation of someone's personal property is not the only issue that we're to talk about. We come together as a collaborative Quad City law enforcement team to make you aware of these issues and ask for public assistance. What is happening with the stolen cars once they're taken, in many cases, is more concerning than the actual theft, and we can do something about it. Your Quad City law enforcement community is working together in a collaborative effort, sharing information, strategies, and resources to combat this issue. Our team is much bigger than what you see in front of us. Law enforcement is working together with the Scott County Attorney's Office, the Rock Island State's Attorney's Office, and juvenile court services on both sides of the river to collaborate on identification of suspects, prosecution, and most importantly, prevention. Today we want to focus on educating our communities on this crime trend and calling to action assistance from our community in prevention. Prevention is a key factor in slowing the growth of this crime trend. Some common themes that our collaborative group have found related to this crime trend are most stolen vehicles have been easy targets. Cars left running unattended, cars unlocked with keys in the car, whether they're in the ignition or hidden somewhere in the car. Vehicle thefts are occurring throughout our community in all neighborhoods, convenience stores, gas stations, etc. The most prevalent age group for suspects of stolen vehicles in our region is 12 to 18 years of age. The youngest was 11. Once having possession of a stolen vehicle, suspects are driving recklessly, endangering our communities, committing thefts, committing burglaries, involved in shootings, committing hit-and-run crashes, fleeing from police, and much more. Once recovered by law enforcement, most stolen vehicles are found to have damage, some of them extensive damage. Your Quad City community law enforcement leaders are asking our media partners and our community for help. Together we can make a difference and a huge impact on this crime trend. Please spread the word and lock it up.
The newer technology with these key fobs. Just understand that if that car is left running and you take the key fob and you walk away, as long as that car is still running, they can steal it and they can drive it as long as they want to until it either runs out of gas or they shut it off. Then it's not going to start up again. So I think sometimes people have this feeling of safety that if they've got that key fob in and they walk away, that somehow that car is going to deactivate and stop if it's driven away, and that's not the case. Now, I know there's technology out now, remote starters, that's different. Generally, remote, if you have a remote starter, you push your foot on the gas pedal or something, it usually will shut it off. But be familiar with I guess what I'm saying is be familiar with your car's technology and what it does, and don't assume that because you have a key fob in your pocket you walk away, because we've found some of these cars still running, left abandoned, and sometimes if nobody reports that, they'll go drive off with it again, and as long as they keep putting gas in it and they don't shut it off, it'll run as long, so just something to think about with the new technology.